Taurus, welcome to your mid-April 2022 reading. In this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at you versus your person, telling you how I feel like you're feeling versus your person is feeling at the mid-month point in April. I'm going to go through each sign, Aries through Pisces, tell you how I feel like each sign is feeling about you towards the end, and then I'm also going to do an outcome for you and your person. So let's go ahead and get right into the reading. Taurus, how are you going to be feeling at the mid-month point? Any messages for Taurus at the mid-month point in relation to love, finances, whatever comes out. All right, right off the bat, I get the Five of Cups. For some of you, you could be dealing with some sort of loss. This could mean grief. It could also mean grief from a relationship. Could mean some sort of breakup. Could also mean just something happened and it's causing you to feel some sadness at the mid-month point. Yeah, it could have been, you could be feeling like you're not, I don't want to just like, if I'm going to speak plainly, I will say I feel like for a lot of you could be battling feeling like you're not good enough. You don't really have, at this moment, at the mid-month point, you could be feeling, let's hope that that changes. But for a lot of you, you could be feeling like you don't really have it in you to like prove yourself to someone or prove yourself to some sort of situation. Like it's too exhausting for you at the moment, which we all get into those moods and those mindsets where it's like, I just don't have the energy. Wow, okay, Taurus. For a lot of you, you're dealing with a lot of sadness here. Three of Swords in reverse. For some of you, you could see that there was someone that you were with was involved with someone else. There could be a third-party situation going on here. This is in reverse, so I think that you guys are kind of, you may not even realize it, but you're at the light of the end of the tunnel here, so to speak, with this person, or with yourself. You're really healing. This is a sign of growth. It does show that the pain is still there, Taurus, but I think that you are healing from it. Another card of threes. For some of you, you may start to take on some new creative projects or some project in general, or you could be just really focusing on work during this time, focusing on how to kind of build your money here with the Three of Pentacles. You could also see that you meet someone that you work really well with. Maybe this person kind of pops out of nowhere. Wow, okay. For some of you, you felt like you never really got the truth with someone, even though you really wanted to get that truth. This person could be withholding from you on purpose. Gosh, I'm sorry you guys are dealing with all of this, for those of you that are resonating to this story. I get another card of extreme pain, burden, but it's in reverse. So guys, I do see the presence of this emotional turmoil here. I do see the presence of this pain, Taurus, but I will say I feel like you're heading out of it. Like I do see that the worst has already come, so to speak. I feel like you already are passing it. There could be, you know, with this pain, especially if it's a breakup like I'm seeing, for a lot of you, I feel like this pain is mostly with the caveat of wanting truth, wanting some sort of, you know, when someone hurts you, especially if this was a third-party situation, a breakup, you know, we're trying to move on, but there's so many unanswered things that are still lingering, and I feel like for a lot of you Tauruses, that's what you're really looking for, is answers at the mid-month point. Like, I don't see you hanging on for the sake of hanging on. It's really mostly just like, well, I never really got the answers that I'm looking for. If I hit that lamp one more time. Be candid. So for some of you, this could mean with other people, especially if, like I said, you are working on something with someone else or entering into a new relationship or even just meeting new people. But I'm going to say this, Taurus, I feel like the candid, yep, right when I said that, I get insight. I feel like you guys really just have to be honest here and say, okay, this sucks, this hurts, I didn't get the answers that I wanted, this did not work out, whatever this is that I'm talking about. This did not work out in the way that I had planned, but I'm going to be candid with myself. I'm going to be honest with the fact that this hurts, and that's the only really true way to move forward. Not to sound like a broken record from other tarot readers on here, I'm sure everyone has that advice, you know, for you right now, or everyone has that advice in general where it's like you have to, you know, face it, which I think you have, but I think that's the only way it's really going to move forward here is if you're candid with the fact, I'm hurting over this situation, I feel very hurt, but what can I do except for be honest and say, maybe I'm never going to get the truth from this person, but I can get the truth from myself. I can kind of dig deeper and, I can dig deeper and see what the root of this is and why I'm in so much pain, and then I don't even need answers from that person anymore because I've looked within myself. For some of you, I was getting, this kind of sounds like a, you know, another just saying to throw out there, but I really do mean this. This is not just like a throwaway statement. For a lot of you, I saw that you felt like you weren't good enough. I'm even feeling kind of like heaviness in my chest as I'm doing this reading. For a lot of you, you could feel like I get beauty and blessings here. So for some of you, you could be really struggling with self-worth, self-image during this time. But I think you should be true to yourself. And a lot of you, you don't even see your own beauty in yourself. And once you start to see the beauty in yourself and not need it from this person, whoever I see that this, or this, whatever the case may be, but I'm going to say a person. If this person isn't showing you how beautiful you are, Taurus, you can look within yourself and see that. Another like thing where I know it sounds so cliche, but it's true. And I am not just saying that to throw away. I really do feel like that's something that like, at least in some level, you should try to accept here. And I think once you do accept that, I see blessings for you. So maybe that's what you're really meant to learn here, is to really see the beauty in yourself and to let that, be candid with yourself. You know, I remember someone told me this a couple times, but as hard as it is, sometimes when we're feeling like as low as I saw you kind of getting here at some point in the past, like I said, you're coming out of it. But for some of you that are dealing with this pain, whoever this message is resonating with, write down 5 things that you like about yourself. Open your notes app. It sounds stupid, and it sounds to me, at least whenever I try to do it, I'm like, okay, like, who cares? But honestly, I really think it would be good for you to write down at least every day, or write down on a mirror, write down on Post-its, things that you like about yourself, and that will build up your self-image more than you could even know. And not just like saying I'm pretty, but could mean I'm pretty, but really saying like, what do I like about myself physically? What do I like about myself emotionally? Because especially for those of you that are resonating with like, I don't have the energy to prove myself. Maybe you just have to, you don't have to prove yourself to other people, but just have to prove yourself to yourself. How is Taurus, this person, feeling? I just got the word regret into my mind, so let's see if that comes out later in the reading, but okay. Taurus, for a lot of you could be dealing with an Aquarius or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person, you brought so much hope and light into their life with the Star card here. You brought so much happiness into their life, and they kind of want it back with the 4 of Swords. I feel like they're growing, like, how do I put this? Whenever they're alone and you pop into their mind, they're trying to distract themselves. And I feel like they're distracting themselves with other things here because they don't really have peace of mind when it comes to you. I see a lot of stress. The Empress in reverse, they're not taking care of themselves in the way that they should. I see a lot of like almost exhaustion from this person. I feel like they could be running all around town trying to just forget about you, and it's not really working, Taurus. Yeah, 2 of Wands. They do not have a plan of what's going on. I feel like they're distracting themselves, could be using some sort of like substance or another person, something like that, to distract themselves from the pain here. Where Taurus, I saw you really feeling the pain, really saying like, okay, this sucks, I'm going to deal with it, I'm going to learn to deal with it in a healthy way, whereas this person is not dealing with it in a healthy way. You may see some communication towards the end of the month here, Taurus, but just know that this communication won't come with anything that you truly want. I get the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups in reverse. This could be something very shallow, the message. I don't think that it's going to be really like with the emotional depth that you're looking for. I will say that much. You know, this just popped into my head, but if this person is dealing with another person, for those of you that are resonating with that side of the story, or if you know that this person has options, I think that they're going to come back into your life and say, like, I want you. And then you're going to say, okay, does that mean that you're going to be committed to me? And it's like, oh, well, don't jump that far ahead. Like, I don't think that they're not thinking things out with what they want to do, 1. But 2, I don't think that message is going to be what you're looking for, unfortunately, for a lot of you. Maybe you guys are already agreeing with that and being like, yeah, this person is not going to give me what they want or what I want. I want to be more than friends here. I know that I crossed the line with you and I feel you leaving me behind. So I see a lot of sadness from this person as well, but like I said, I also see a lot of distraction. So this person may approach you and say like, listen, I want to be more than friends. I want to be romantic. I want to be like physical with you, but then it's also not really backed up by anything. That doesn't really mean anything when there's no commitment, at least from your perspective, Taurus, from what I can see. For those of you that you guys have not been romantic, this person does want you in a romantic way. I know that I crossed the line with you and I feel you leaving me behind just came out as well. So this person could see you and think like, oh, is this person moving on from me? And they know that they crossed some sort of line with you. I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. Yeah, I don't think that this is going to come with any vulnerability. Like I said, I see that they will maybe speak to you, but it's not, you know, you're going to reconnect with them and say, okay, you haven't changed at all. This is the exact same thing that we were dealing with before. I don't think that this person has really grown. I want you in my future and I'm working on making the proper plans just came out for some of you. They may say that and you may actually see that from this person. I think that they may be planning to do something, but I don't think that that action is really going to happen this month. Wow, what a story. That was a very clear story for the most part. Let's go into your guys' outcome. Then I'm going to go through each sign, tell you how I feel like each sign. That is just the general, so you could see different messages coming out when I go through each sign. But that's just the general reading for you guys. Hope that this message has resonated. Let's do a quick outcome, just 3 cards, and then we'll go into 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and Temperance in reverse. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I like to be honest with these readings. Like I said, I see that this person is going to approach you, but this is not going to be backed up by anything. I've repeated myself at this point. You're still going to be overwhelmed and have a lot of anxiety around this person because they aren't, it's like they're jumping around what you actually want to hear, and they, you know, here's what you want to hear and they're aware of what you want to hear, and here's them kind of like bouncing all around, doing zigzags around it, not telling you what you actually want to hear. Temperance in reverse, for a lot of you, I feel like you're going to get impatient, they're going to get impatient, and I think that you guys are both going to just throw your hands up in this situation is what I see for a lot of you. I see kind of defeat on both ends, especially for you, Taurus. I think you know that you deserve better. For those of you who have resonated with this message, it may not be your story, but if you're resonating with the fact that they make you feel like you're not good enough, they make you feel like you have to prove yourself, you're in competition with all these other options, you deserve a lot better than that, Taurus. And I don't think that this, you know, this person is worth, you know, destroying your self-worth, in my opinion. Okay, let's go through each sign. That was a little, I think it's actually kind of nice. It's not nice, but it's nice that you really shed what you don't need in this case. Like, this person showed who they are, and, you know, what more can you do except for just move on? That was the general. Okay, let's go through each sign and see if we can get some different messages out there for each sign. I don't know. Overall, Taurus, I just think you deserve better. All right. If you're dealing with a Aries, I have the 2 of Pentacles. Same as the general. This Aries is doing a juggling act between multiple options or different priorities, and they're not making you a priority. I see that continuing throughout the month of April. For those of you that are dealing with another Taurus, this Taurus could be dealing with addiction problems. They could be dealing with sexuality problems with the Devil card in reverse. They could be dealing with just mental health issues as well. But I feel like they're going to, they're releasing some of it, but they have not fully grown with the Devil card still, you know, its presence still being here. For those of you dealing with the Gemini, get the Tower card. I feel like this Gemini's life is falling apart. They could have some sort of sudden tragedy. This could also mean that they're just dealing with like the fallout. If you guys are broken up, they feel like everything in their life has changed. Whatever the case may be, this Gemini is just dealing with a really sudden change, especially related to you. If you're dealing with the Cancer, I have the Star card in reverse. This Cancer has kind of given up. I wish I could get some different messages, you guys. I'm sorry, but this is just what I'm getting. This Cancer has given up in a lot of ways. I feel like they just don't really feel like they have hope for this situation anymore. If you're dealing with a Leo, I get the Four of Swords. So this is a little bit more positive with the Leo. I think this Leo is kind of sitting and waiting and kind of waiting for the right time to say something. Either way, I see a lot of just stagnancy. Taurus, if you're dealing with a, why am I losing my train of thought? If you're dealing with a Virgo, I have the Three of Cups in reverse. Another card that could mean that this Virgo is dealing with addiction problems. I feel like there's just a lot of instability with this Virgo at the moment. If you're dealing with a Libra, I have the Nine of Pentacles. Good sign with the Libra. You and a Libra could be really in a very positive place throughout the month of April. This is my card, especially when it's like related to a specific person. Taurus, I feel like you guys will both be independently taking on your own tasks, but kind of coexisting in a very positive way. I see positivity with the Libra. Two of Wands again with the Scorpio. Another card that shows that the Scorpio just does not really know what's going on. They don't really have a plan. They're taking it day by day. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius feels very positively. I feel like you and a Sagittarius are going to be in a great place throughout the month of April. I feel like you guys are really going to be maybe even taking on a project together. I don't know why this popped into my head. I never think this, but I got watching movies. So you guys could be watching movies with the Sagittarius. I feel like, yeah, good place with the Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, I have Justice in reverse. Same kind of deal I was talking about before. You not getting the answers that you need and you not feeling balanced with this Capricorn. I feel like this Capricorn is withholding from you, Taurus. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, I get the Six of Pentacles. You could see a lot of investment from this Aquarius throughout the month of April. You could see them even kind of giving you money, giving you gifts. Positive, yeah. Could mean that things are one-sided with an Aquarius, though. But I do see things being positive, especially just a lot of gestures and things being thrown your way. Finally, if you're dealing with the Pisces, I have the Two of Swords. I hate to say it again, but I do think that this person just has other options. I feel like they also could have broken up with you for some of you. I don't know what else to say. I'm so sorry, guys. I wish that I could have gotten more positive cards. I don't like to think of it as positive or negative. I shouldn't use those terms. But I will say, I feel like for a lot of you, you guys are shedding the past and moving forward, and that could just bring new opportunities for you. Please let me know if this message has resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out your full-length reading. I can't really remember the Taurus reading, but maybe for some of you that this isn't resonating fully, check out that video. It could be a different general for you guys. This is just the mid-month point. Thank you guys for watching. Hope that this message, again, has resonated. Check out your full-length reading and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thank you so much, Taurus.